This is going to be new moon and Leo messages for all of the signs, starting with Leo, ending with Cancer. Light a little sage, smudge the area a bit, invoke a circle of protection. Sending you all positive energy, love, light, healing energy, transmutation energy. I love you guys so much. I really hope that you all are doing well. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and jump right in. Starting with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, and Venus. Applies to anywhere Leo is in your chart. Alright, Holy Spirit, what messages we have for the collective? Alright, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. So some of you are working on some projects, working on yourself. Could be your healing, it could be work stuff, it could be working on a promotion. And you guys are trying to balance out, you know, home life and this project and things of that nature. You got the Two of Wands. Alright, so you guys are really putting in work, expecting to get a reward of some sort. That's too many. Alright, Spirit, what else do you have for Leo? We have the Queen of Pentacles. So whatever it is that you guys are working on, there's a lot of Pentacles energy here. You guys are definitely going to be generating some income off of it. All right, with this Two of Pentacles energy, that just lets me know that you need to really work on balancing out what you have going on. So whether you create a schedule for yourself that you can easily follow and stay consistent with, but this is going to be a time of putting in effort. It's Leo season. You guys are the Leo sign. This is all about your vitality and all about your transformation and about you guys coming up. So you have the energy and the stamina is there if you tap into it. For you guys to really get accomplish some goals and reap some major rewards and benefits from the effort that you guys are putting in. And Spirit is saying that partnerships, you know, working with others can be favorable for you right now. So if you have a friend or a family member who has like the same type of interest as you, or who has taken an interest in the project that you're working on, I suggest teaming up with them and seeing what comes of it. Judgment. All right. So some of you guys could be dealing with a legal matter. If it's not a legal matter, you guys could be dealing with some spiritual warfare that your Spirit is saying don't worry about it. It's going to be taken care of. If it is literally a legal issue, Spirit is saying don't worry about it. Get out of your head about it. It's going to work out in your favor. All right, this can also be in regards to whatever project you're working on. You may be in your head about what people are going to think. This might be something that's like out of the norm for you, or what people would think is out of the norm for you. And again, Spirit is saying what people are thinking, what people are saying is not your business. You know what I mean? Stay focused on your task. See, you have the Eight of Wands here. Things are going to pick up if you stay focused. Stay disciplined. You know, create that schedule. Get yourselves into a routine that you can stick to. 21 days builds a habit, all right? So if you can stick to something for 21 days, stick to a routine, stick to whatever ritual you come up with or whatever the case is, you guys are really going to start seeing some fast forward movement, Leo. Your entire read has been Pentacles and Wands, which is money and action. So whatever action you put forward right now, Leo, is going to generate income. All right, look at that. You got the King of Pentacles and you had the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so some of you guys may be in a relationship where you and your partner are discussing some business ideas or some additional streams of income, Leo. You guys definitely need to move on this. All right, you have the Devil card here as well. So any habits, you know, bad ways of thinking, you know, excessive drinking, anything like that, you know, that could be getting in your way, or, you know, that could be creating a blockage to you stepping into these manifestations that you have been working on. Spirit is saying it's time for you guys to let that go, get into a structured routine and regimen so that you guys can step into this King and Queen of Pentacles energy. All right, looking good for you guys financially, for real, Leos. If you guys stick to the script, you know what I'm saying, do stay the course. Do what needs to be done. Do not get distracted. Do not get all in your ego. Do not, you know, fall into vanity and all of that kind of stuff. But really stay focused on achieving your goals, and you're going to reap a lot of rewards from that, all right? Moving on to Virgo. We have Queen of Swords. Virgo, what y'all in y'all heads about? What has y'all thinking? Tell me more, Spirit. Oh, yeah, y'all definitely in y'all heads. Eight of Swords, following the Queen of Swords. Whatever y'all are thinking about, though, whatever has you in your head, your thought process around it, Spirit does not agree with how you are thinking. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, see, you may be sitting here thinking, like, this is the end. You know, how am I going to come out of this situation? How am I going to make things better for myself? How am I going to get out of this rut that I'm in? How am I going to get off of this hamster wheel? And Spirit is saying, yo, chill, like, Ten of Pentacles, like, everything that you're asking for, everything that you're looking for is on its way to you. You understand what I'm saying? The darkest time of night is right before the dawn. Look at that, the Death card. You know what I'm saying? You need to put an end, Virgo, to this negative way of thinking. You guys are so logical, and y'all be so in your brains that y'all don't really tap into the emotional part of yourselves. And that's really where Spirit resides. It's really in those emotions. And Spirit is saying, like, you got to come out of your head. It's time for, you know, you guys to start changing the way that you're thinking. You guys are so good at thinking worst case scenario, you know, hope for the best but expect the worst. And Spirit really wants you guys to get out of that habit and start expecting for the best to come. All right, your next card is the Ace of Wands. Spirit is giving you a gift. There is going to be something that comes into your life, Virgos, that is going to get you out of this stuck in your head energy. And to be completely honest with you, Virgo, you guys have put yourself in this prison. This is self-imprisonment. This is imprisonment of the mind. This is mental, you know what I mean? And Spirit is saying you guys have to start making moves to get out of this energy that you guys are kind of stuck in. Knight of Wands, that's action, that's fast moving action. All right, Spirit is telling you guys that you need to create a new way of thinking. All right, thinking differently will lead to you moving differently, which will lead to your reality changing and your blessings coming in, okay? If you guys, Virgo, if you guys would take the amount of energy that you use to think negatively and use that to think positively, the world would be yours. Ace of Cups is the next card that was at the bottom of the deck. All right, Ace of Cups. You guys, there is so much love that Spirit wants to give you. There's so many blessings. There's so much abundance, so many things to be grateful for that Spirit is really trying to, you know, give to you guys, but you have to get into alignment with your frequency. All right, the way that you're thinking, the way that you're feeling, it all has to match up with the blessing that Spirit is trying to give to you. All right. That's it for you guys, Virgo. Moving along to Libra. Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Libras? It's too many. Right. Spirit, when it comes to Libra, what messages do you have for them? All right, Libra, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So you guys are probably thinking about some money ideas or thinking about your finances. All right, we have the Two of Cups in reverse, which means you guys are thinking about your financial state. There's some choices and decisions that you guys have to make. You guys might have a couple of options as far as employment or a financial opportunity, and you guys are kind of considering it, not 100% sure if it's something that you want to move on or if you're going to move on. Five of Cups here. So Spirit is saying that whatever this is that is coming into you guys' mind, these downloads that you're getting about this idea or this money opportunity, Spirit is saying that it is going to require you to be a different version of yourself. There are some things that you're going to have to leave behind in order to move on this. There may be certain relationships that you have to leave behind. Definitely habits and ways of thinking. You're definitely going to have to be more disciplined, all right, with yourself when it comes to this financial idea that you guys are having or this financial choice that you guys are needing to make. Ace of Pentacles, this is a new financial start that Spirit is trying to give to you guys, but there are some habits and things that you have to break that are kind of getting in the way of you actually moving into this Ace of Pentacles energy and being ready to actually take action behind it. All right, you guys have the Ten of Swords, but the Ten of Swords is, again, like I was telling Virgo, it's that the darkest time of night is right before the dawn. Everything is going to be okay. That is the end of a cycle so that a new cycle can begin. This is the ending of bad habits. This is the ending of negative thought. This is the ending of negative self-talk. This is the ending of laziness. This is the ending of procrastination. This is the ending of unrequited dynamics. You know what I mean? One-sided dynamics where you're only getting love from, you know, where the love is one-sided. You're only giving, but you're not receiving. All right, Three of Pentacles. Again, Spirit is saying, once you let go of these things that are holding you back, once you guys really tap into your healing, once you start really getting into your shadow work and your the childhood trauma and all the things, all the heartbreak that you've experienced over your life, you are going to start to be recognized by others for the skills that you have. Whatever this idea is that you guys are getting ready to move on is an idea that came directly from Spirit that is going to generate income for you. All right, it's just a matter of leaving behind the habits that are getting in the way of that. All right, at the bottom of the deck, you guys, we have the Strength card. All right, so your emotional strength, the mental strength is going to be required in order for you guys to go into this next phase of your life. All right, the discipline, Libra. It is so easy for you guys to be people pleasers and forget about yourselves and get off course and get distracted. And Spirit is saying you really need to pull on your strength. You really need to implement some boundaries, and you really need to make this next season all about you and your goals and your manifestations that you have been working on, because Spirit is more than ready to give it to you, okay? All right, Scorpios, my fellow Scorpios. Spirit, what do you have for us, Scorpios? Page of Cups. All right, tell me more, please, Spirit. What is this Page of Cups energy when it comes to Scorpio? We have the Six of Wands, and we have the Queen of Wands. All right, you guys, Scorpio, are... So, some of you are moving out of being in a emotionally distressing situation, all right, or way of thinking, whatever the case is. With this fire energy here with the Six of Wands and the Queen of Wands, this is letting me know that this difficult time is over. You guys learned the lessons that you were supposed to learn in that situation, and you've thought about everything that has occurred, and you're like, you know what? Everything that has happened is for my highest self. It is for my higher good. It is for, you know, my best interest. Everything is divine intervention. And you are realizing that in the end, even though it felt like a loss initially, you are realizing that you are actually winning in this situation. You are excelling. Things are looking good for you. You are really in the process of a glow up. All right, Spirit is saying that you have new opportunities coming toward you, new opportunities in love, new opportunities in finance, new friends that, you know, want to join your soul tribe. You know what I mean? Family dynamics are starting to smooth themselves out for you, Scorpio. All right, Spirit, tell me more. We have the... Oh, no, this is too many, sorry. All right, Spirit, tell me more about what Scorpio is moving away from. What occurred with them? All right, I have Two of Cups, and that came out in reverse. So this is more than likely a breakup. Someone probably had, you know, kind of ghosted you or treated you like an option, or just was not giving you the energy that you felt you were deserving of, and you decided that you needed to walk away from that person. This could also be a friendship. It could be a one-sided friendship. You realize that you were giving way too much to the dynamic, and you weren't getting much in return. And as much as it hurt you to walk away from this, you knew that it was in your best interest to really put up some strong boundaries. And that's what this King of Wands, this Queen of Wands energy is about. It is all about you really implementing and getting strong on your boundaries. And that's why this situation ended up happening, so that you could, Spirit needed for you to get serious and get firm in your boundaries and what you were allowing to transpire within your life. And Spirit also needed you to take accountability, Scorpio, for the things that you were allowing to take place in your life. And now that you have learned those lessons, it is time for you to move on to the next thing. So Holy Spirit, what can Scorpio expect, or what message do you have for Scorpio for this Leo new moon? All right, we have the Lovers. All right, so again, choices. We have the Wheel of Fortune. So things are going to be changing in Whether they change for the better or whether they change for the worse is going to be up to you. You're really going to have to make some conscious decisions here moving forward. All of your actions, Knight of Wands, all of your actions from here on out are going to have to be conscious actions. You know what I mean? Everything that you do is going to have to literally be intentional. Everything that you think is literally going to have to be intentional. A majority of Scorpios are karmic souls. You know what I mean? So we get what we put in literally. All right. The Hermit in reverse. Spirit wants some time with you. Spirit wants you to get into a meditation practice, a meditative ritual. All right. Spirit wants you to get consistent with spending time with them so that you can get clarity and get direction on what your next steps are going to be. And just like Libra, once you do that, the Three of Pentacles, you're going to start to be recognized for your skills. Spirit is saying that Leo season is a time of healing. It's a time of breaking habits. It's a time of breaking, you know, those patterns that were keeping you redundant and keeping you kind of in the same structures. All right. It's time to move away from those things and get into a more constructive, you know, type of routine that's going to be beneficial to you in the long run. That's going to be beneficial to you reaching your goals. Okay. All right, Scorpio, that's it for you guys. Moving along to Sagittarius. It's been a while since I've done all the signs on IG, which is why I'm kind of moving a little quick through them, like mini reads for all the signs, just until I like get my stamina back up and get myself back comfortable with utilizing IG. I've gotten so accustomed to doing everything on Facebook and utilizing Facebook so much, and now that I am no longer doing that, I have to get reaccustomed to Instagram. All right, so Sagittarius, we have the Four of Pentacles. We have some financial stability coming in. Some of you, though, are being a little bit guarded. Spirit wants you to let your guard down. That's for somebody specific. Whatever you are being guarded about, whatever you are, you know, feel like you are protecting yourself from, Spirit is saying you need to turn that over to them. Spirit is going to protect you, and you don't need to be guarded. You just need to move and flow. Okay? Next card we have is the Five of Wands in reverse. All right. So, yeah, Five of Wands in reverse. So, you guys had some sort of a falling out with someone, and that is what has you guarded, or you had a falling out with a family member, friend, whatever the case is. All right. Once you guys had some sort of a falling out, and it now kind of has you in this anti-social, you know, not wanting to give your energy to anybody type of vibe. All right, tell me more about this, Holy Spirit, please. It's too many. I saw the Moon card was trying to come out. Maybe a secret was revealed. Somebody was holding something back from you, and you ended up figuring it out, or they ended up telling on themselves in some kind of way. Yeah, Judgment card is trying to come out of the deck as well. So there was a secret that ended up getting revealed. All right, and there was some conflict prior to this secret getting revealed. Yeah, there was some conflict prior to this secret getting revealed. And once the secret was revealed, it kind of ended the conflict. But it ended the conflict because the individual that I'm referring to was caught. And there's nothing more they could do. But you had to pull on some emotional strength, you know, to get over this situation. This might have really felt like a betrayal. All right, but Spirit, again, with that Judgment card is saying, don't worry about it. It's going to be taken care of. Everybody is going to receive their due karma. All right. Can you tell me more for Sagittarius, Spirit? See, somebody thought that they were getting over on you. Somebody definitely thought that they were going to be able to play with you. Someone thought that they were going to be able to get over on you, Sagittarius. And then somebody thought that you were going to be so emotionally hung up on them. Five of Swords. That's betrayal. That's conflict. You know what I'm saying? Someone thought that they were really going to be able to get over on you, Sagittarius. And even once the secret came out, they thought that you were still going to be so hooked up on them that you weren't going to stand your ground. You aren't going to implement boundaries, that you're just going to accept the treatment that they were trying to give to you. And you're like, yeah, nah, bro, I'm all set. All right. We have the King of Swords. Yeah, you got real cold with this person. All right. Whatever this betrayal was, whatever this backstabbing was, this definitely put you in a position to guard your heart and completely cut off communication with this person. All right. So whoever this is, that you had this falling out with, Spirit wants you to know that it was intentional, because you're about to walk into some blessings and this person's not meant to be a part of that. All right. One more message for the collective, Spirit. 9 of Wands. Yeah. You done learned some heavy, heavy lessons from this situation, from the betrayal, from the heartbreak. You have learned how to, restructure your boundaries. You've learned to, activate your throat chakra and speak up for yourself when you are realizing that things are not going in a way that not necessarily expected, but not in the way that was discussed. All right. We have our friendships, we have our, our intimate relationships and things like that. There is, an agreement of some sort about how that dynamic is going to go. All right. And when that started to get funny money, you decided to speak up on it, and that created a lot of conflict. And then it led to you realizing that this person was actually keeping a secret from you. All right. And once that secret came out, they thought that you were still going to be hung up on them. And you were like, peace. I'm about to go do something else with myself. All right, Sagittarius, that is it for you guys. Moving on to Capricorn. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Capricorn, I done dropped the whole deck, y'all, Lord. When it comes to Capricorn, Holy Spirit, what messages do you have for my Capricorns who are watching this right now? All right, 5 of Cups. Can you tell me more, Spirit? All right, we have Ace of Pentacles. We have the 10 of Swords. And we have the King of Cups. All right, so you guys are walking away from something. Could be a job. It could be where you are living. It could be a relationship in your life. But you guys are definitely walking away from something, and it is causing you emotional distress, but you are trying to hold it together because you know that what you are doing is for your greatest good. You know that walking away is going to be beneficial to you. You know that that whatever you walked away from was an actual blockage. All right. And Spirit is saying, yes, I know that this is painful. I know that this has you reevaluating everything in your life and reevaluating why you're even walking away from this thing, and is it worth it? And I'm telling you right now, Capricorn, it is absolutely worth it. You walking away is absolutely worth it. All right. You see all of this growing in the background. This is new beginnings. This is a fresh start. This is, money. This is love. This is, protection. This is everything that your heart is desiring. This is glow up energy. This is ideas. This is finances. This is love. This is a gift coming directly from God. You had to walk away from the situation that caused you so much pain because God has something so much greater in store for you. So if you can just maintain your emotional state and keep yourself as balanced as possible, you are going to be coming into some rewards. What rewards, Spirit, can Capricorn expect from staying 10 toes down and keeping their emotions in check? All right, you guys, we have the 9 of Cups. That is wish fulfillment. That is all of your intentions materializing into physical, tangible items. All right, that is everything that your heart has been asking for, your soul has been asking for. Everything that you've been craving and desiring is on its way to you. And this is really important right now with, the Lionsgate portal that we have open, Leo season being in effect. We have the Uranus North Node alignment going on that is really opening up manifestation powers and the rapidness in which we are manifesting. In addition to having Jupiter going retrograde, we have Chiron retrograde going on. So there's a lot of potential for healing, breaking habits, changing patterns, and making space for our manifestations to materialize. All right, the Magician card is the next card for you, Capricorn. You guys have the power and the ability to manifest whatever it is that you want. All right, and Spirit is saying as long as you can control your emotions and you don't backslide to the situation that you walked away from, that Spirit was forcing you to walk away from, you are going to get wish fulfillment, and you are going to realize, you're going to come into that self-actualization of how powerful you actually are. All right. And how quickly your intentions start to materialize once you get control over your emotions, Capricorn. You guys typically are not, you know, an emotional sign. You guys are earth energy. You guys are typically really logical. You guys typically are head over heart. And this is what has you so messed up in the game, because something had you heart over head. All right. And that's not typical for you. And Spirit saying it's okay. Move on. Let it go. Feel what you need to feel about it. But don't get stuck there. All right. Because there's blessings waiting for you on the other side. All right. All right, Capricorn, that is it for you guys. And we are moving on to Aquarius. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Aquarius, what messages do you have for them? Telling y'all, when I start channeling messages, I get so hot, man. My nose starts sweating. All right, thank you, Spirit. We have the Knight of Pentacles. All right, Aquarius, what y'all got going on? Tell me more, please, Spirit. All right, King of Cups. And we have Temperance in reverse. And we have the Eight of Pentacles. You guys are working on something, Aquarius, and you are feeling frustrated with the progress that you're making. All right, and Spirit is saying that you really have to balance out your emotions. This Temperance in reverse card means that you guys are being like overly dramatic right now. You guys are throwing tantrums and like not trusting that everything is working in divine timing. Tell me more, Spirit. Thank you. All right, so this is interesting, all right, because you have the Eight of Pentacles already came out, but then you have that followed by the Nine of Pentacles, and then you have that followed by the Ten of Pentacles. So this is steady progression, you guys. This is steady progression. And Spirit is saying that slow and steady wins the race, and you guys have to be patient. Everything is not going to come in the exact moment that you start making changes. We have the Knight of Cups in reverse, which means patience, slow moving, slow action. All right, Spirit is saying that you guys really are going to want to be focused on the intricate details. Focus on the little details, Aquarius. All right, you guys are trying to rush things, and you're getting frustrated with the amount of time that things are taking, not realizing that you're missing vital steps and vital, what's the word I'm looking for? You're missing little intricacies that are going to be necessary to maintain the success that you guys have coming your way. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, Aquarius, and we also have the Eight of Cups. This is you guys leaving behind all of the things that were no longer serving you. You don't necessarily know what's ahead of you, and that's probably what has you in your head, Aquarius. As an air sign, you guys kind of like to know what is to come, and you guys are walking into darkness right now. You know what you were leaving behind, but you don't know where this is leading you. Again, you guys had the 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles, which means you guys are heading in the right direction, and this is a divine path that, you know, the Holy Spirit has you taken. God is ordering your steps, and as long as you follow your intuition and you pay attention to those little intuitive impulses, you guys will continue to maintain and be on the right track, and you guys are going to start getting recognized again for your skills, like some of the other signs received in their readings, and you are going to get to that point of wish fulfillment, of, you know, generational wealth, you know, happiness within your home life, having peace, you know, generational health and well-being, you know, things of that nature. So Spirit is saying, even though things look bleak right now and you don't know what you're walking into, patience is required, and the rewards are going to be substantial and significant. All right, Aquarius, that is it for you guys, and we are moving on to Pisces. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Pisces, what messages do you have for the collective? Let me get another deck. All right, Spirit, when it comes to Pisces, what messages do you have? Okay, we have the Nine of Swords. Sorry, that's not reversed. It was Nine of Swords in the upright. You guys have the Moon. And you have Temperance. Alright, so you guys, Pisces, have been doing some shadow work and coming into some realizations about yourself that you may not necessarily like, and it kind of has you in your head. Spirit wants you to understand that and understand that the light side of you and the shadow side of you are both necessary, and you have to bring them into alignment with one another. All right, the soul secrets that are coming out and are being revealed to you right now, the things that you may not necessarily like and love about yourself, Spirit is asking that you to start to fall in love with these aspects of yourself. All right, we have the Ace of Pentacles here, followed by the Two of Pentacles. All right, that is new beginnings, and then building off of those new beginnings through partnerships. All right, Spirit is saying that this soul work that you have done was required in order for you to make the changes that are necessary to reap the manifestations that you have been, setting your intentions around for all of this time. And it now being Leo season, it's time for you to start seeing the fruit of your labor. Shadow work is very, very hard. That is not an easy thing to do. It's very dark. It is very painful. It is literally sitting and reliving every bit of trauma that you have gone through and that you have experienced in order to transmute the energy to utilize it for your greatest good. Not a simple task, Pisces, and as a water sign, you literally swim to the deepest depths of yourself in order to uncover these soul secrets and uncover these things about yourself. And now Spirit is saying that it's time for you to fall in love with these aspects of yourself, Pisces. There's nothing about you that is intended for you to hate on yourself. All right, tell me more, Spirit. Pisces, you guys are really going to be coming into a playful time in your life in Leo season. It's going to be more fun. Things are not going to be so telenovela, you know what I mean? It's not going to be so much drama. It's not going to be so much heavy energy. You're going to be moving into a more playful time in your lives, all right? Yeah, we have the Hanged Woman or the Hanged Man. This is indication of changed perspective, all right? Seeing things through a different set of eyes. Instead of seeing things through your physical eyes, you're now seeing things through your third eye. You're opening up your heart chakra and seeing things through your heart chakra. You're utilizing your intuition more. All right, this is beautiful, Pisces. I'm so proud of you guys. All right, tell me anything else for Pisces, Spirit? All right, we have the Hierophant. Yeah, so you guys, all this soul work that you have done is putting you in a position to be able to teach others. All right, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, all of the soul work that you've done has put you now in a position where you're going to be able to help and heal others. You're going to take your story, you're going to take your testimony, all right, all the hard times, all the trauma, everything that you went through that you were able to triumph over, you are now going to be able to share that with others, and it's going to help other people heal. All right, and it's going to help other people move on from the trauma that they have experienced in their lives. A lot of you guys, Pisces, are healers and don't even realize that you're healers. You just share your story with others, and you don't even realize that in you sharing your story, people are like, wow, if you went through X, Y, and Z, then I can definitely get through my situation. And oh, those are the things that you did to get over that situation. All right, so I'm going to take X, Y, Z and I'm going to do the same thing. You're not even realizing that's happening, but it's definitely happening. You are definitely helping others heal by sharing your story, okay? We have the Five of Swords. So there was some sort of there was a betrayal that happened, and that is what set you on this path, because you had to sit and question if you were actually the problem. You had to sit back and say, all right, let me see what shit I have with myself that is causing issues in my relationships and my dynamics around me. All right, so Spirit is saying, you know, stick with it, keep doing the shadow work, keep transmuting the energy, but don't get lost in it. Make sure that you are talking to other people. Make sure that you have some level of a support system and a support circle around you. All right. All right, Pisces, that's it for you guys, and we're moving along to Aries. Maybe Sunday or Monday, when I'm at the Botanica, I will go into a more detailed reading for all of the signs. We can cover love in great detail. We can cover money in great detail. We can cover career. We can cover some ancestor messages or spirit guide messages, stuff like that. My kids are with their godmother at a drive-in movie, so I'm trying to get all the signs in before they get home. All right, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, then Cancer. Oh, we've done all the signs. It's been so long since we did all the signs. I'm so excited. All right, Aries, Aries, Aries. So my North Node is Aries. So that is what I am aspiring to achieve in this lifetime. Being more action-oriented, being more vocal with things, not taking any shit from people. That's all that fire sign Aries energy. Interesting because I'm a Leo moon. You would think those things kind of come easy and natural for me, but as a Scorpio sun, Scorpio rising, I get really emotional and I like to people please and shit like that. So it becomes a conflict, but all right, Aries, we have 5 of Pentacles. So there is something that happened that left you, you know, someone ghosted you, or you're feeling left out in the cold. Somebody played you. A situation didn't work out in the way that you thought it was going to work out. But Spirit is saying everything happens for a reason, because this is followed by the Sun card. So things may seem down and out right now. Things may seem like there's no silver lining on the outside of the rain cloud. But God is saying, like, yo, I got you. Don't worry about it. The sun is going to come out and shine again, and things are going to start working in your favor again. Spirit, can you please tell me more in regards to what Aries needs to do in order to get to this sun energy? Because right now they're in sorrow, Spirit. All right, we have Death followed by the 6 of Cups. So Spirit is saying that they no longer want you living in the past. All right, this is largely what keeps you repeating these cycles of this 5 of Pentacles energy. This is what keeps you getting in situations where people ghost you. This is what keeps you in situations where you are giving more than you are receiving, where your cup is no longer running over and you are giving, you know, out of your personal reservoir and you're depleting yourself. Spirit is saying that your past cycles and your past ways of thinking, it's time to release those. It's time to let those go. The things that have happened to you, it's time to forgive yourself and forgive others so that you can transmute that energy and move on. Collectively, all of the signs need to break habits and patterns, myself included. I've been working on some for the last week and a half, 2 weeks. Not easy. Not gonna hold you. You literally have to, because it's like muscle memory, the Emperor. All right, it's like muscle memory. It is literally wanting to do shit that you are accustomed to doing all of the time, and it gets to a point where you don't even realize that you're doing the shit that you're doing, because it is a unconscious or a subconscious habit that you have now formed. So when you have to sit and consciously think about every single thing that you're doing and question, is this what my old self would do? Or is this what the new version of myself would do? And when you're constantly going back and forth with that, Spirit is wanting you to no longer go back and forth with that. You know what I mean? Spirit wants you to get into a place where it's like, all right, I'm consciously thinking about what my next move is going to be, and this is how I am going to get there. And you deliberately make moves to get there. All right, with that Emperor card, that's business, that's boss energy. That is you learning the lessons and using the lessons learned to catapult yourself forward. All right, justice. Everything that happened to you, Spirit is going to make sure that the karma is received. That is not something that you have to worry about, and that is also what's kind of keeping you in those same cycles, because when people do you wrong, Aries, you want to sit around and see them get their karma. You want to see them, you want that pain inflicted on them that was inflicted on you. And Spirit is saying that's really not your business nor your place. Like, Spirit knows that this person or these people played you with this Seven of Wands energy. The Spirit knows that you are played. And understand, in due time, these people will also get what is coming to them. You need to get out of your head and really focus on your healing and moving forward, and not doing the same shit that you were doing all this time that keeps attracting the same dynamics and situations towards you. All right? All right, moving on to Taurus. Alright, Spirit, what messages do you have for Taurus? We have the Four of Wands. Four of Wands is the family card. It's marriage, it's engagement, it is stability, it is taking things from one level to the next. Alright, tell me more, Spirit, about this Four of Wands energy for Taurus. All right, you guys have the Five of Cups. So this is making me, hold on, just tell me more, Spirit, before I speak. All right, the Sun. All right, so you guys, the Sun card, you guys were in a situation or a dynamic in which you are not feeling completely fulfilled. And Spirit wants you to have a little bit more patience, because this situation that you're in, the way that you're feeling right now is temporary, you guys. The way that you feel right now is temporary. And Spirit is saying that this is your happily ever after, Taurus, but you just have to remain grounded. All right, Strength card. All right, this is not something that is requiring a whole lot of emotion right now, Taurus, and you guys aren't an emotional sign as it is, so rely on your logic in this situation. All right, the other person may be moving out of emotion. Ace of Wands. Yeah, the other person is moving out of emotion. The other person that's in this situation with you, they are moving out of emotion, and they're moving hastily. And to be quite frank, they may be seeming a little bit crazy right now. But Spirit is saying use your logic to see through the emotional side, the emotional pieces of what this person is saying and or doing. All right, tell me more, Spirit, please. Ten of Pentacles, told y'all. Told y'all this is your happily ever after. Do not blow this. All right? Do not get so into your head and so far into your logic that you can't strike an even ground or come to a middle ground with the person in this dynamic. All right, one more message for Taurus, please, Holy Spirit. Yeah, when I split the deck in half, I got the Ace of Cups. All right, in the middle of the deck, Ace of Cups. That means that this love situation that you're in is going to start over. It's going to start anew. All right, you're going to have new feelings. There's going to be new thoughts around this dynamic in this situation. All right, you guys are going to come out victorious in this. It is worth what you are going through right now. Just be patient, Taurus, okay? All right, Gemini and then Cancer. And that is our live. All right, Gemini, the High Priestess.